In November of 2024, some of my clients were actually featured in the New York Times Hunt section. That was pretty big deal because yours truly actually got to make a quote regarding my search philosophy. The quote went as follows: You need to be open minded, have hope, and allow yourself to get a little bit excited, but do not get attached. Be prepared to move on. So, let me take just a few moments to expand on what I meant by that. It's good and important to be really clear on what you want in a home. Having that vision for what your home is going to look like is the driving force in your search. But you don't want to be too inflexible, especially in a place like New York City, where inventory can be really limited in certain areas, like some neighborhoods, such as Cobble Hill and Prospect Heights. They're great neighborhoods, but they're tiny. So you're not going to have a lot of options. You have other places like the West Village, which are massively popular, and also only have a specific type of inventory. So you want to make sure that you have some degree of flexibility while maintaining your vision for what it is that you actually want. And in a place like New York City, you are definitely going to have to be prepared to make compromises because what you want may not be possible or available when you're actually looking. And other times, what you want in a home may need to evolve because sometimes you think you want something, but after actually being out there and seeing places, you may come to different realizations. So you might also find yourself being drawn to homes that you didn't expect that you were going to like. You also don't want to let yourself become too jaded. It's especially hard when inventory is tight or if you keep losing out in places. You need to keep a bit of hope and excitement so that in the face of disappointment, you can keep going. And keeping your hope alive is tied to the first point that I made about being open minded. The more open minded you are, the more possibilities can come your way. And seeing more options tends to lead to more optimism. And that creates a bit of a positive feedback loop. Now, when you do find a place that you can actually envision yourself in, you don't want to get too attached to it or assume that it's all going to work out. Finding a place is a necessary but insufficient step to buying a home. You still need to get an accepted offer, you still need to get in the contract, and if it's a co op, you still need to get board approved. So, when we have a place in our sights, we can enjoy that moment of excitement, but also don't hold on too tightly. It's definitely been my experience that buyers who adopt this way of thinking tend to have a more productive search and also a more satisfying and enjoyable one.